Hi guys! So yes, this is my second video that I'm filming right now. But yesterday I was looking through YouTube and I stumbled upon this person's YouTube channel called Essie Button. I'm sure some of you know her. And I saw that she did this tag which I just had to do. And it's called the Wanderlust tag because I love traveling. It's my luxury, it is my vice. I just love seeing new places, meeting new people, seeing different cultures. The traveling is my luxury. So anyways, I saw her do this tag and I really wanted to do it, and apparently it was a tag that was created by this lovely YouTuber, Amanda Muse. I'll put all the links to their channels down below. If you don't know them, you can go check them out. They're really awesome. And Amanda Muse, she's actually a Canadian who moved to Malaysia. So Amanda, if you're watching this, we're kind of like neighbors already. So she created this tag, which is a wonderful tag. It's about traveling, and I'm gonna start cracking the 10 questions to this tag, and I just have to do it today because I saw it and I just fell in love with the tag, and because I love traveling, I have to do it. Okay, first question. What is your most treasured passport stamp? That is easy. Whenever I think about a passport stamp, it has to be my Cambodian passport stamp, and I'll show you guys why. Because it is a really unique stamp. It is the most unique stamp I've seen. It actually has a mini Angkor Wat right above the stamp, and as you can see that I went there in 2009. So this is the most treasured passport stamp because it is so unique and so symbolic of the country, and it's not generic as compared to other passport stamps. For example, like this is a Malaysian passport stamp, and this is a Hong Kong passport stamp. So I love like looking at passport stamps, and my favorite and most memorable definitely has to be the Cambodian one because it was so unique. Question 2. Can you recite your passport number from memory if asked? No, I can't because I just changed my passport a few months ago. I think before I went to Hong Kong, which was in April, so I changed my passport I think somewhere towards the end of last year, so I can't remember it for nuts. It used to follow our identification number, but then the government decided that we had to change it up and make it more complicated, so I just can't be bothered to memorize my passport number. So no, I can't. 3. Preferred method of travel: planes, trains, or automobiles? Well, I think it depends on where you're going, but I would think that, I mean, each has its own plus points and minus points. I don't really have a preference to travel as long as I do get to travel. That would be the most important thing to me, but I would think that traveling by train would be the most ideal because firstly, I won't get tired from driving my own car. Secondly, I get a fantastic view of, you know, the scenery on the sides, and trains just go to places where I feel cars don't go. So although I've never really traveled much by train, I used to do it when I was a lot younger, to Malaysia, up and down Malaysia, train all the way, and it's like a dream of me and my friend to try and travel all the way up to Thailand by train, but I don't know whether that will happen. But yeah, I would think train, because even when I'm thinking about traveling across Europe, I'm thinking of traveling by train would be the most scenic route and the nicest way to travel. So yeah, train, I guess. Although plane is a lot faster and convenient and can be quite cheap with budget airlines. Okay, 4th question. Oh my goodness, my cat is wet. Like, he took a shower. Okay, I have a weird cat. My cat is not afraid of water. He likes to be showered. Yeah. So question number 4. Top 3 travel items. You just have to see this. Like seriously, you just have to see. Look at him. He's a wet ball of fur. Aren't you, Lala? Oh yeah. Okay. We shall leave him alone to do his private cleaning up. So anyways, question number 4. Top 3 travel items. Definitely a camera. Because I love to take photos. I try to do a little bit of interesting photography in my mind, you know, to take things from different angles, and I love to do black and white photography as I go traveling, which I think is a bit of a hassle towards my family because I'm always like a few, you know, 10 meters behind snapping things and everybody's moving forward. So but yeah, definitely a camera. Another travel item would be my travel journal. Okay, so this is my travel journal. It has Luin's travel on it, and as you can see, it's filled with like things. So usually I fill it up. I'm not very what's that, consistent and disciplined to fill up everything, but yeah, I have like things like SIM cards and everything inside. So a travel journal just to remember like the hotels and the exchange rates and things like that, interesting places that I've been to, so I keep it all in a travel journal. And the third thing that I think most people won't expect that I travel with is actually a marker, a black marker. Because sometimes, especially when I'm going on a shopping trip, I will bring a black marker because when you shop so much, you can't remember all the prices. So I'll just take the marker and I'll write it on the plastic bag, the prices that I spent, and then when I get back to the hotel, I can, you know, counter check how much I've spent for that day. So that's a tip that you can do as well, a marker. So yeah, I think that's the 3. Number 5, hostel or hotel. I think it depends on the place that you're going, but generally, I think for me, I would love to go to a hostel. I am because I love to meet new people. I think that's a perfect way to meet new people, and I think people who go to hostels all have like a certain mindset that they want to meet new people and share ideas and exchange ideas. Although so far in my traveling, I have not really traveled by going to a hostel yet, except for my last trip to Kuala Lumpur. I went to a hostel with a friend of mine, and it was an awesome experience. We met like an American girl, we met like a Canadian, we met like a German girl. So, and it's fun, you know. Just pick a really good highly rated hostel, and it's still gonna be cheaper than staying in a hotel. Yeah, so that's fine. 6, are you a repeat visitor or do you explore new places? If I want a quick holiday, I think I would be a repeat visitor. There are a few places that I go consistently, places like Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, as well as what's that place? Hong Kong. Like I do visit these few places consistently to do my shopping mainly. But in general, I love to go to a place where I've never been before, because I have this book, and I think you know, you definitely have heard it, 1001 Places to See Before I Die. So I would love to see as much of that 1001 Places to See Before You Die as possible before my time on this earth has ended. So yeah, but there are a few places which I just need to go back. Places like Cambodia, I would love to go back there because I have such good memories there, and it's such a relaxing place. It's just nice. I would love to go back to Cambodia. Places that I would love to go back, Paris, because I had such a lovely time in Paris. You know, the architecture is just divine. So number 7, do you read up on your destination, culture, history, or safety, or do you wing it? I will read up on the destination in terms of where I want to go and how I want to get there, and then basically that's just it. I'll read up like a little bit of history if I'm going to a historical site, and if it's like an Asian place or a place where I know that they're very strong in their culture, then it's good to read up so that you don't piss anybody off when you're there. but mostly I wing it. And I realized that winging it, it's good because you don't have a plan and you see more places and you surprise yourself. And you know, in my mind it's always Net Geo, let's get lost. That's kind of my motto when I travel. And there are amazing places that I have like stumbled upon just by winging it. Even in Malaysia, even in Kuala Lumpur, in my last trip, we just winged it and we didn't have a plan. I didn't want to plan anything. I just wanted to just walk around, and we saw places that I have never seen in the years that I've been going to KL. So yeah, winging it is good to a certain extent. Number 8, favorite travel website. It would have to be TripAdvisor. I realize that I do go a bit into TripAdvisor, mainly for hotel reviews, you know, places to stay, what to do, kind of thing. Agoda.com to book hotels, hostelworld.com to book hostels. Other than that, I don't really do a lot of like research. I'll just see the general things, people's blogs and stuff. So I don't have a favorite website. I just generally just browse, Google everything, and then see what comes up and then just read it along. So on to the 9th question. Where would you recommend a friend to visit? Name the city and why. Where would I recommend? But I think it would depend on the kind of person that I'm recommending it to. If it's a adventure kind of person, or if it's a shopping kind of person, if it's a comfort traveler or a non-comfort traveler. But put it simply, I guess an interesting place, let's just put it as that, that I would recommend would be to go to Thailand and to go to Mae Sai, which is the northernmost point of Thailand. And the interesting place about it is that you go there, it's a mountainous region, it's really cooling, it's very peaceful, it's very slow, it's very simple lifestyle. And when you're there, 20 steps in, you cross over into the borders of Burma. And you go into this town called Tachile, and from there you can actually go up to the tribal area to go and see the long neck women. So that was really interesting for me and my mom when we went there a few years ago. It was unbelievable seeing this group of people and being able to see them face to face, you know, with the bronze rings around their neck and everything. That was amazing. At the same time, in Mae Sai, there is also the Queen's Garden. So what happened was that the Queen of Thailand spent some time in Europe, and while she was there, she fell in love with, like, you know, the way the gardens were like, and so she wanted to recreate that. So she recreated it in Mae Sai, and it's amazing how you can have this European style garden in the middle of the tropics, you know. So that is another thing. You can get fresh fruits there, and fruits are so cheap. And the one thing that I love about it is strawberries. You can get a shoebox of strawberries, literally a shoebox of strawberries, for less than 5 Singapore dollars. So that was amazing. It's just really slow. We were in bed by 10 o'clock because there isn't really much to do. So it's just the peace and serenity and everything just slowing down, you know, you just learn to appreciate basic necessity, I suppose. So there's the adventure aspect, there is the whole thing about Wanderlust, you know, you just go there and just walk around the little town and into the lanes and then just explore. I don't know, I would love to go back. And walking into Burma, it is an experience altogether, very different, almost somewhat dangerous kind of feeling, because you see all the soldiers there, they're carrying like rifles in your face, and you leave your passport at the border house or at the guard house, and you walk in with like this flimsy little card that says that that's your identity, and you feel that, oh my god, I'm leaving myself behind at the guard house, and if anything happens to me, I just have this little card to just, yeah, identify me in sorts. So yeah, I would recommend going there. Last question, you're leaving tomorrow, money is no option, where are you going? Definitely Egypt. I've been wanting to go Egypt ever since I could remember, ever since I was in secondary school, but you know, it just wasn't right, the timing wasn't right. And if money was no option, I would do a month-long trip in Egypt, really going to all the different places, from the pyramids to Karnak Temple to Valley of the Kings, all the way up to Alexandria. And I would go via the Nile River, get myself on a felucca, and then just, I don't know, living it up like the Egyptians. And my camera is moving because my cat is being the film man right now. If you could only see, probably I could take a picture and put it on Instagram because it's just hilarious. He's right behind my camera right now. Okay. So yes, I would definitely go to Egypt. I just, yeah, I don't know, I just really want to go to Egypt. I want to see like the ancient Egyptian ruins, and I think it would just be amazing, and spend a lot of time in the Egyptian Museum of Antiquities. And who knows, might see Zahi Hawass there. I don't know, it'll be insane if I get to see him, but yeah. So yes, that wraps up and concludes my Wanderlust tag. I tag Dua. You have to do this tag. I tag She Shops Makeup. You have to do this tag. If you haven't done it already, I would tag Eliza Beauty. You know, trying to think of some other Singaporean YouTubers to do this tag, because I think it's kind of interesting to hear what you guys have to say. But anyone else is welcome to do this tag. If I remember specific people, I'll just put it down in the info box below, but anyone is welcome to do this tag. I would love to hear what you guys have to say to this tag. I think it's a wonderful tag, especially if you love traveling. So yeah, until my next video, I will talk to you guys soon. Take care and bye.